Trophy Road has been extended, so today I'm going to show you guys the top 5 best decks you can play to get to 15,000 trophies. Coming in as the 5th best deck to use to get to 15,000 trophies, we have Pekka Bridge Spam. I think this deck very well might be the best deck for some of you guys to play. Oh yes, the Mother Witch is going to do so good here. We're facing Skelly Barrel and the Witch. Also, Golden Knight is going to be really good against the Witch, so I'm pretty excited to see how we can do here. The Witch is pretty difficult for Pekka, obviously, but yeah, having the Mother Witch and the Golden Knight is at least going to give us a small chance to do something. Honestly, I don't think the Firecracker is going to get my king up here, but we'll see about that. Or maybe it will. Okay, nice, it does. I thought the Witch would have died quicker than my Ewiz would have walked up, but luckily it didn't. But yeah, guys, I think this is one of the best decks for a lot of you guys to play because, I mean, as you're all well aware, some of the most popular decks in Trophy Road are stuff like these annoying Mega Knight decks, weird Golem decks, all these crazy spam decks with, like, you know, just like a ton of weird swarm cards. But you have the Mother Witch in this deck, you have Ghost, you have Golden Knight, Arrows, you have a lot of swarm counters, and you have a lot of beatdown counters too, and overall just really good pressure. The thing about this Pekka deck, though, is that you just have to have the right playstyle to do well with it. You have to be somewhat aggressive with it, because having, like, the Mother Witch in here and stuff, it makes it so you can really catch your opponent off guard. That's really the main thing that wins you matches with this deck, I feel like, is the Mother Witch just catching your opponent off guard early on. Look at all those piggies, man. Mother Witch really just took half this guy's tower. He does go for the Evo Pekka in the back, guys. We're just going to get our Ghost for a little bit of pressure. To be honest, our cycle is pretty awkward right now. He does go for the Evo Witch, but he actually missed it. Wait, guys, that might have just saved my life right now, because if he didn't miss that Evo Witch, and that got, like, behind the Pekka, that could have actually been really bad for us. I honestly don't think I can really stop the Skelly Barrel here, though. I think I'll just let my King Tower do its thing. Dude, my Princess Tower is not on the Skelly Barrel! No way. I probably could have defended that much better. Let me go in for the Mother Witch here, because we know he's going to go for a Tombstone, probably. Yeah, he does go in for the Tombstone. Mother Witch is going to get quite a number of piggies. I kind of want to go for, like, a Golden Knight or something, but I think I'll hold my horses right here, guys. We do get a few more piggies as well. Firecracker's going backwards? No way. I don't even know what's happening right now. Dude, what is happening? Hello? What is happening? Wait, I should have just played my Golden Knight at the bridge, I think. Guys, the Mother Witch is still going. Let's just spam the other side to divert his attention. Yo, how is this possible? He finally killed it, man. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's going on. Like, how do I commentate this? Are Barbs gonna take it? No, Barbs do not actually take the tower. But our Mother Witch is still going. Wait, let's ability with the Golden Knight. Could that get on the tower? I think that gets on the tower. Does get on the tower. And Battle Ram does steal it, guys. That was kind of insane to see how much value Mother Witch can get. Making our way to deck number 4, guys, we have Electrogiant. Oh my gosh, Lumberloon first play. I thought this was just a thing of the fairy tales. I didn't know people actually did that. I could NATO here, guys, but I think I'm not going to. Okay, thank goodness that didn't connect. I honestly thought that might have got a hit right there, but luckily it just barely didn't. But yeah, I'm kind of happy I saved my Tornado because now we can use it for a good E-Giant push. I'm not exactly sure what balloon deck this guy's running, but oftentimes they have like Inferno Dragon and stuff, so it's nice to pull it in. Oh, he has Pekka. He probably has Electro Dragon as well. This could be pretty bad for us right now. You guys can also play this deck with Goblin Hut over Cannon if you want more air defense to like balloon decks and Lava Hound, but I feel like Inferno Dragon is good enough usually. Guys, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to risk it. If he has Electro Dragon, I might just Tornado it away, so I think we'll be okay here, hopefully. Maybe he doesn't have Electro Dragon. He does have Wizard, though, okay. Yeah, he has kind of like a homemade version of Lumberloon Freeze, it looks like. I mean, I assume he probably has a Freeze, but I guess we'll have to see about that. We're just going to go for a Golden Knight ability. Does not chain on really anything, but honestly, it's okay. Overall, pretty chill start so far, guys. We're just going to go for our Bomber right here. I feel like it's going to be really hard to break through with our E-Giant, but maybe like a random evolved Bomber could go crazy. Guys, I'm literally just going to E-Giant the bridge. My cycle is so bad. And if he goes for a Pekka, I know it's just going to die to our Bomber and Inferno Dragon, so I don't really mind this. Yeah, he has like no Elixir now to really do much of anything. Unfortunately, Inferno Dragon lost its heat and its target switched. Please tell me that kills the Pekka. Okay, that should be able to kill the Pekka right here, guys. Inferno Dragon is really carrying us right now. Nice. Guys, Electrogiant is just criminally underrated in mid-ladder, man, I swear. It's straight up like the best thing you can use to counter all the annoying mid-ladder decks like Mega Knight and all this goofy stuff. Like, this is your best option by far. Wait, Golden Knight does reach the tower. That's very good. I think his balloon will get a small connection. Oh, he does have the freeze too. We're just gonna pull this to our king tower then. No way! How did I mess that up? Wait, did I still activate or no? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know what happened there, guys. I don't know what happened. I swear, rage balloons act differently. I swear, man. It's all good, guys. The Evolved Bomber does reach the tower here. It doesn't get as much damage as it used to, but that is still pretty nice for us, actually. Kind of expecting a freeze right here soon. We do kill the Pekka, but he prevented most damage. Guys, he has to freeze here. He literally has to freeze that, yeah. Now we just go for another Inferno Dragon, and we're literally just bullying this guy right now. We could actually NATO away the Pekka, so it's not going to get on my E-Giant. He misses his Tornado! And that honestly is probably just going to be game over here. All we have to do now is Lightning. This deck plays itself. Coming in at number 3, guys, we have this really annoying Goblin Giant beatdown deck. This is probably the easiest deck to play in the game right now that's actually a really powerful meta deck. You basically play as dumb as you could possibly play. Like, if you play this deck too smart, you put too much thought behind your plays, you're not going to have as much success with it as if you just play it as dumbly as possible. So basically, you just play as dumb as possible. I'm not even trying to joke around or anything. I've seen top 1000 players beating Muhammad Light with this deck, so you just have to play as no skill as possible. And guys, we do have the Royal Chef in this deck, but you really don't need the Chef here. You can play it with Princess Tower, and that works just fine as well. The Goblin Machine is just playing itself here, man. Look at this. We get a bit of a Goblin Curse down. I can't really defend the recruits, but I don't think it really matters because we're on his tower right now. Machine took down most of his Flying Machine. Ewis gets another shot there on the tower. You guys can also play this deck with Fisherman over Goblin Machine and something like a Bomber over the Electro Wizard if you like, but I think this version is pretty good right now. And guys, I guess for now we can just get our guards at the bridge because he does have recruits, so we have to be a little bit careful with when we play our Pekka. I'm just going to go for the Machine right here in the back. Normally it is pretty good to try to time your pushes, guys, and go in right as you... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I meant to Electro Wizard. I was going to say it's nice to time your pushes right when you have the, you know, Pancake and Cycle to go in. Okay, guys, I think I just messed up pretty badly. Might have lost now because of that. Let's just try to get our Rage right here, I guess, and we're probably going to take his tower, but kind of sold my tower there. He does arrows, pretty bad arrows out of him. I will go in for the guards here at the bridge, and hopefully we get a little bit of damage, or force out a good few elixir, hopefully. Okay, we do make him go for an Evo Valkyrie. That's actually a pretty good set of guards right there, because I know he didn't want to play that Valkyrie. I will go in for the Machine here, guys, but if he goes in for Piggies, our cycle will be a little bit awkward. Probably going to have to go for a Pekka if he tries to Pigs. Okay, guys, I'll just go for a Pekka right here, and we're just going to have to build up as big of a push as humanly possible. With this deck, I mean, your real main push is like the Goblin Giant Pekka, but there's a lot of different things you can do. You can get like the Machine behind if you need it to kill like Musketeers or Firecrackers, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Alright, he is going in for the Piggies right here. Pretty aggressive out of him. And for us, we can just get the Machine here on defense, and I think we're fine. Pekka is pushing towards the King Tower as well, which is pretty nice. He does go in for some recruits here, guys. I think I'm just going to go for the Evo Pekka at the bridge, because my normal Pekka, guys, is going to take out the recruits on the left side, and then on the right side here, Machine is going to take out the Flying Machine. Pekka does take down the Goblin Cage, and this guy is absolutely dead. Like, there's literally nothing he can do. All we have to do now is Rage here. I didn't even play that well, and yeah, there's nothing he can do. Goblin Curse is actually kind of decent in this deck, too. I would say the second best deck to reach not 7,000 trophies, 15,000 trophies, excuse me, is going to be Hog Earthquake, guys. Hog Earthquake has just been getting better and better in the meta recently. I think one of the main things that's making it so good right now is the Mighty Miner. I feel like Mighty Miner's genuinely carrying the deck. People were always saying how Mighty Miner deserved a buff before, but it's kind of crazy how it became so strong just on its own. I think Mighty Miner definitely does not deserve a buff. This guy does have 2.6 Hog, typical Ice Golem Hog first play. That's how you know it's a 2.6 player. No, bro, no other variation of Hog Rider players are as dumbly aggressive as 2.6 players. We do have our Mighty Miner down right now, so we can just pressure this guy back, and then we're going to Earthquake for his cannon. We do predict it pretty nicely. He's going to go for some skeletons here, but we do predict it once again. Really good double prediction there, man. And we get a hog hit. Nice. 2 hog hits. Almost got a third right there. Alright, this is a great start right now. We're just going to get our Ice Spirit off to the side to soak up 1 Musketeer hit, and then we just go in for a Hog Rider with this. And then we get an Earthquake for his cannon as well. He's going to cannon, right? Or he will take damage. Yeah, he does go for a cannon. I was maybe a little bit early for it, but I'm pretty happy with this start. I'll set up with the Mighty Monitor in the back right now. Guys, the reason Mighty Monitor is so good is because you just get that 3-card cycle for so long. Wait, that's actually a good Evo Musketeer. Hold up. Wait, guys, that was genuinely a decent play out of this guy. Dude, Evo Musketeer is actually pretty annoying in this matchup now that I think about it. Hold up, I might have just lost the game. Bro, how am I supposed to stop an Evo Musketeer? I can always skeletons onto it, but if he's smart, he's always gonna, like, switch up the timing and stuff. Alright, let's see if we could get something going right here. I'm honestly not sure if we're gonna get any damage. Looks like we don't get any damage. Dude, this matchup is actually so much harder than it looks, though. If you face the top 2.6 players, they basically defend the whole game and just Fireball cycle you. And Fireball does more than Earthquake, obviously. But yeah, it's actually not as easy as it looks. That was a pretty bad Fireball. I think he should have probably hit my cannon right there. Alright, I'm just going to go for this right here, guys. Then we just get a Mighty Monitor ability. And we make a nice push here with our Hog Rider. We get an Earthquake for his cannon. Oh, he missed the cannon push! See, guys, that's what they tried to do every time, is go for a high cannon so you can't Earthquake it in the tower. But this guy did not do it right. So yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. Firecracker does get a second shot. That is dumb. I'll be honest, guys, that is just dumb. How did that shoot the air? How did that shoot the air? Oh, my boy is lost right now. He goes for the Ice Spirit. We do get a hog hit, though, and not quite a second one, but he is an Earthquake plus log range now, so we do take the win against 2.6. If you guys hate 2.6, you can run this deck. And finally, guys, we have the #1 deck to play to get to 15,000 trophies, and that is going to be Logbait. Looks like we're actually facing a fellow Logbait player right here. Logbait actually finished #2 in the world last season. And guys, even if the Evolved Goblin Barrel gets weaker, I feel like this deck is still going to be so good, man. It's just, like, pretty basic to play, I feel like. You know, you can do some cool predictions and stuff, but at its core, it's just, like, having good defense, beating out your opponent's spells, and having good placements. It's pretty simple to play this deck. And I feel like with the Dark Goblin in here, it's also a lot more forgiving on defense. Really good Dark Goblin damage on the tower. Wait, this guy has Recruits? Why do you have Recruits bait, man? That is toxic. We do have Inferno Tower in this deck, by the way, guys, but you can always play the Cannon instead if you struggle against stuff like Recruits. Because Inferno Tower is going to be completely garbage here in this matchup, but if we had Cannon, it would definitely be a little bit easier. He's going to definitely get some damage here on our tower, but I think we should be okay overall. Yeah, not the end of the world. We're just going to go for a Dark Goblin here, then I guess we just go for a Log as well. Oh, the Dark Goblin died! Okay, if he goes for a barrel, we just have to Goblin Gang. Yeah, we just get a Goblin Gang quickly. If you play your Goblin Gang early, it can fully counter the barrel. I guess I was a little bit late right there, but we're looking overall pretty good. I'm not going to go in for my barrel right now because it's kind of easy to accidentally feed the Dark Goblin a little bit too much value. Guys, I kind of want to overcommit here than just bait this guy into going for some Recruits at the bridge or something. Because I know he does have the Evolved Recruits, but he probably doesn't realize that I have my Evo Dark Goblin in cycle. Oh, he goes for a Goblin Stein. But he has no arrows in cycle now for the Evo Dark Goblin. Yo, this is getting so much value here. He does pop the ability, but Dark Goblin completely avoids it, man. Completely goes the other way. We're just going to spam our gang here at the bridge, get an Ice Spirit down as well, and this guy does not have his arrows in cycle, so I don't know what he's going to do here. His gang is already dead. Evo Dark Goblin is still going. Princess gets on the tower. We get a barrel down as well, probably to finish out the tower at this point. And that is going to be game over, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed.